I have a cloth for my readings, which I'm really excited now. I didn't see it, but that's okay. Hmm. Good. So I have the Disney Villains deck. I have Animal Tarot deck. I want to grab one more thing. And I'll be ready. So I'm really excited to share and gift you all a reading. This week is my birthday week, so I'm just really excited to share in some energies as well as share in the vibes that are this week and that are very strong this week. And bringing a little vibe energy to you because it's my birthday. Happy birthday to me. Happy solar return to me. We'll do pink. So let us, we're going to start with I'm going to give you my elemental, my reading for the week. So you can see that one, I don't have no qualms about being read for filth, and also to that, I don't know how many practitioners do that. So welcome. Just tapping on my cards. We got a few shuffles in. So spirit, just want to thank you for being here, setting the tone, allowing my benevolent, all my benevolent guides, my ancestors, my spiritual council to be here in your presence. I'm inviting you all to be here to continue to share and protect me in my highest vibration this week, in my ascension journey, in my solar return this week. And we have the Wheel of Fortune and the Two of Coins. So naturally, what goes around comes around. Um, I love this one from Maleficent too. Feeling the beauty that where I'm at in my journey right now. It's been interesting, and even with the as above, so below. So I know that that time with that card coming in for me this week, and then the Two of Coins has to do with balance, finding balance in that. So enjoying my time, like the Ferris Wheel of Fortune, and honoring that. So we have some things to support this. We have the Queen of Cups. The Queen of Cups has to do with emotionally intuitive and nurturing energy. So I will definitely be tuning into and nourishing my own emotions. I have the Ace of Cups here, emotional fulfillment. So I love that these two are here because it's my solar return week. So those to be gifted. I have the Knight of Swords, which is fierce and determined. So to be fierce and determined in my healing and my nurturing of my emotions this week. And then the Nine of Wands. I love this card. Has to do with I don't have to be pessimistic. And I'm not going to be during this time. Those are my notes, but I know this card has something different. So this is my week ahead. And I'm going to start on my elemental reading. So, with that, I'm going to start with reading. I'm going to pull a 3 cards or 2 to 3 cards for every element, and that will be the energy and information. So, right now, we are in the energy of the fireflies. And what this week is the elemental energy for fire signs, the week of December 7th. What is going to be blessing? Here we go. Just the one. I love it. I love it. Fire signs. We got the Six of Pentacles. Six of Pentacles has to do with charity and accepting and giving health and giving wealth. Accepting giving wealth this week, Firefly. So accepting wealth, I love that. think it's important. So I'm not doing that kind of reading right now, love. So sorry. If you'd like to book a personal reading, you can message me. Ooh, Page of Swords. Page of Swords has to do with acting without thinking. We want to be mindful about the way we want to be intuitive and not and not intuitive and not reckless. So this we will be having wealth coming in and want to be intuitive and not reckless. So Six of Pentacles. Let's get this reading. Generosity, assistance, and support. When upright, the Six of Pentacles suggests you may be in a position to be charitable to those less fortunate. Financial security means charity is something you can engage in without overextending yourself. Be free with your wealth and share your bounty. The universe gives back to those who are giving. This position can also mean that you're the one receiving charity. Though it can be difficult, put away your pride and accept help with gratitude. Know that when you're back on your feet, you can return it in spades. Charity is an investment both spiritually and emotionally. Nurture these around you in good faith and allow them the tools to give back once they are able. I love that. And then lastly, we have Page of Swords. The Page of Swords represents a curious person who's eager to learn and explore new ways to reach a goal. This character, his name is Lucifer. Lucifer's schemes are cunning, though often thwarted. The Page of Swords reminds you that mistakes are learning opportunities. Don't be discouraged because you'll have another chance to pounce soon enough. So, we got our Fireflies reading. Next, our elemental reading this week for, we're going to do Earth Signs. Earth Signs, we'll pull a card from this deck. Spirit, please let us know what Earth Signs got on the table this week. It's about to be all the cards. It's about to be on the table. Whoa, baby. Earth Signs, what message is coming through from Spirit about your week? There we go. The Eight of Wands. The Eight of Wands has to do with speed. The Eight of Wands has to do with speed. So we are on like this ultralight beam. That's the song that just came into me. This is a God dream. This is a God dream. This is everything. Everything. And we have the Four of Cups. Four of Cups has to do with boredom. So we don't want to going nowhere fast. Don't allow boredom to sway the beauty in this moment. There's definitely some beauties that beautiful things right now that I'm bored, but there's so much to observe. What comes up for me is when Jennifer Lewis said, I saw that like Japanese pink tree, and her person she was with at the time was like, it's just a tree. Like, get out of your it's just a tree and get into the beauty of what's in front of you this week. And that will also support like your place on the journey. Going nowhere fast came up when I was saying that about like you are going somewhere. And the what do you need? Do you need something? Then go read your book. I'm recording. Okay. You want to encourage your like if you're in terms of whatever journey you're on right now, it is a marathon. So enjoy your mile marks, but it's not, you still have to make it to the finish line, and you will. So keep it up. In or out. Pick one. In or out. Thank you. So now we have, let's do air signs. Air signs. What is the message for this week? Air signs. What message is this week coming through? We have the Four of Cups. The Four of Cups has to do with boredom. I just pulled this one from the other deck and it just came up again. Boredom. Are you too going nowhere fast? Spirit, please provide some clarity for air signs and the energy of this week, what that means, what's coming up. This is the week of December 7th, 2025. We got the Ten of Swords. Ten of Swords has to do with self-sabotage. So don't sabotage yourself this week, air signs, out of boredom. Find something safe to do, I would say would be the best thing for that. And in finding something safe to do, you'll find a focus on you. And then it won't be from a self sabotage way because it is not out of boredom. Can look outward, we must look within. Lastly, we have our water signs. What spirit is for water signs this week? Message, message, message. King of Swords. King of Swords has to do with controlling rationale. This week of controlling rationale. What else? Help clarify our water energy this week, Spirit. Let them know our elemental forecast. And the Eight of Swords. So we have controlling rationale, and then we have Scar with be prepared comes out. So heavy on the be prepared, but you gotta float this week. You gotta float this week. You cannot Eight of Swords. So these are both swords energy. Definitely tuning in to the fire signs, on your fire signs this week. But the Eight of Swords is feeling powerless and a controlling rationale. You are not powerless. So affirmations, I feel like this week are important for water signs, and a reminder and reflection on like where you are actually ahead of the game. So King of Swords. Structure, clarity, integrity. When upright, the King of Swords demonstrates you possess great intellect and a clarity of mind that will allow you to make the best possible decisions moving forward. You have a good view of your present circumstances. Every facet is laid bare, and you understand exactly what needs to be done. Your emotions are in check, and you will not sway from taking the most logical path. Always research thoroughly before making decisions. Be impartial in your dealings with others and understand that people may turn to you for guidance. If you seek guidance, this may be a sign to employ someone knowledgeable on the topic you give to give you the best possible chance at success. Never let your emotions subdue your intelligence, for logic is the prelude to wisdom and stability. Ooh, I love that. And a lovely be prepared. The Eight of Swords indicates you're feeling restricted or trapped. Though you're hopeless at the moment, know you have the power to get yourself out of this. Look around and you'll find you actually have more options than you think you do. Look at this lovely little spread. Not no little spreads. We have fire signs, earth signs, air signs, water signs. So yes, that is very lovely. Um, yeah, I'm about to put this on my YouTube page. And and I will in the description on my YouTube page. My YouTube is TT by Tiana Taylor. And there is an intuitive tea playlist that has everything intuitive tea. If you're just tuning in because you can't believe or fathom how much information December will be unlocking through TT by Tina Taylor, there also is a December focus course slash playlist that has all of the December offerings. I'm so excited to share with you. So, Ashe, Ashe.